This is football analysis, and I'm here with
Austin.
So Austin. Concerning the match today, how do you feel about the match today?
Well, I think this is one of the best games we've played this season.
Best game.
Yes, in terms of the way we actually owned the game. You understand? The first 15 minutes we should be two go up. Should have been two go up. The first 15 minutes we created good enough chances to go two go up. Then immediately we didn't score those chances. Burnley decided to come into the game. But nonetheless, this is one of this game actually shows the type of game Ten Hag wants to play. End to end. He doesn't want to sit back. He doesn't want tired legs. He wants everybody. There were several chances we had today. Some on the counter, some from Eriksen. Bruno had an interplay that didn't go through. There was a chance I was given to, I think, Garnacho. 2 chances I was given to Garnacho. He didn't score them. So several chances came United way, but the result does not really perfectly mirror what the game was like. So, and again, kudos to Burnley, their relegation team. When you are playing relegation team in this period of the season, you don't expect them to come without a fight. So honestly, it's normal to get this type of tough encounters in this period of the season.
Missing a lot of chances and not scoring, and a lot of interplays that didn't go through. What can you say about those stuff?
Well, you can see that we lack enough playing personnel. At some point in the game, I think Garnacho should be out of the game. He was obviously tired, and I think he was carrying some form of injury after that stamping. So he should be out. If you had brought somebody in replacement who can also hold flanks very well, then we are good to go. Now, when he brought in Ahmad, and then he together with Anthony, you could see the space started to open, and then we started to run through Burnley and everything. You understand? Burnley, of course, they are a possession-based side, so the way they held the ball and everything is part of, even if they play against Manchester City, they always try to hold the ball more. You understand? So it's not like that's Burnley's game. But look at, we had 27 goal attempts. 27. I cannot count how many times we had the opportunity of shooting straight to goal, and then we didn't do it right. So it's just the clinical aspect of today's game that killed the game. If not, I really enjoyed the way we the forward passes, the quick plays. You understand? I enjoyed them. Even when Ahmad came in, the urgency, everything was there. So I'm not going to fault the players too much because too many officiating controversies happened today. Now, you gave a penalty for Burnley saying that the Onana impeded their striker there. But then, there was a clear-cut handball. He fired the shot into the 18-yard box. The player made himself bigger by extending his hand. And then, I don't understand. This is the second time. We had it against Tottenham Hotspur. And then the very weekend after, they give that same thing as a penalty. So I really don't understand the rules that they are applying this season. If he had his hand behind his back like this, the normal way, we can say he was trying to hide his hand. But trying to make yourself big enough by putting your hand right beside your body. No. I don't know what the central referee was thinking. And to think that the VAR didn't even call him to come and look at the screen tells you the level of corruption going on in the Premier League officiating this thing. Nottingham Forest has been dragging them for close to 2 weeks now. Now today again. Do you know against Nottingham Forest Everton, that game, Ashley Young handled the ball inside the 18. They didn't give the penalty. And several times this season, those type of penalty has been given. So why the inconsistency in officiating? Honestly, if you could give them a penalty, I don't understand. Maybe they are trying to sympathize with their situation on the table. That's why you give them that type of penalty. And then Manchester United penalty came. You decide not to give it. I really don't understand. The ball was going straight to goal. The only part of your body that could touch the ball is your extended hand. And then the referee said, okay, we can pass. I really don't get it. It's just the only aspect of today officiating that I think the referee got wrong. Totally wrong. Totally wrong. Plus, the fact that he was allowing Burnley too many fouls. Before he carded them, they had had committed too many fouls. So you could say that, I don't know, probably maybe the referee had some bias towards or some sympathy towards Burnley today. Because he was giving some type of decisions that you can actually question. You can question them. I'm really not disappointed by my players. Honestly, I'm not disappointed. I won't lie.
All right, but I think there was an incident that happened when Garnacho was kicked down in the box 18, and I think there was a contact What can you say about that? Because it's controversial. And about the last one you mentioned, which is the handball, I think every defender's hand should be at the back when on 18. So that's it. So what can you say about the Garnacho's foul?
You see, when it comes to giving Manchester United penalties, it has to be evidently clear. We don't get penalties like other teams in the Premier League. I don't know why. You have to, if you give the Madueke penalty, saying that Madueke impeded, saying that Dalot impeded Madueke, so where's the penalty today? Because Garnacho already dribbled past you and then you impeded his movement. So why don't you give it as a penalty? You get it? So it's obvious that I think Ten Hag is not talking enough. Yes, his voice is not loud enough against the officiating against his team. It's not loud enough. You are a Manchester United manager. You should know that there is going to be a campaign against you because Manchester United sells the papers. Without Manchester United making the headlines, no news in the UK. So every time the officials of the EPL, together with Sky Sports, always try to create controversial headlines to sell themselves out. And as a Manchester United manager, you should come out and make those claims very high. Yes. Look at the level, look at the amount. No. I cannot count how many times this season we've had officiating go bad, go against us. I can't count. And then you gave a soft penalty to Burnley, and then it came to our turn, you waved play on. Is that how to do it? Okay, hold on. I want to tell you something. That penalty they gave to Coventry, how was it? It's the same thing. This is the Coventry penalty. I think it was it McTominay's hand or Casemiro's hand that the ball hit, and then you gave it as a penalty. But today they waved play on. Who does that? Who does that? It's just crazy, honestly. The officiating is just super crazy this season.
So concerning the result of this match today, do you still think Manchester United will qualify for either Europa or Conference League?
Well, if we can fight for Europa, fine. But I don't want Manchester United to go for Conference League. We are too big for that tournament. If we want to go for European football, we should go for the top two tiers, either the UCL or the UEL. We shouldn't go for Conference League. Conference League is for West Ham, the likes of West Ham, the likes of maybe Chelsea, because that's where they are. They are right behind, far behind us, so they can go and qualify for conference. But for a team like Manchester United, who has been playing the Champions League for God knows how long, we shouldn't be trying to qualify for the Europa. That's not our league. You get it? We should leave it for this London-based side that really go to the European football. You understand? So I don't want Manchester United to go for Conference League. It doesn't suit us. It doesn't match our standard.
All right, Mason Mount came in, I think, 5 minutes before the end of the match, and I think it's really a poor decision from Ten Hag not bringing him earlier on. Because you see, when he came in, I think he added more balance into the midfield. What can you say about the substitute putting? Though I didn't say McTominay substitution wasn't right, but what I'm trying to say is that he shouldn't have, he should have came on earlier than that, removing Eriksen.
Well, you see, this McTominay substitution, I think every time he sees McTominay on the pitch, what Ten Hag tries to do with McTominay is to make sure we have an extra man in the box. You get it? When Højlund runs inside the box, he takes some defenders with him, so the space is there for any other player to exploit. And that's what McTominay has been doing well this season, exploiting the spaces that the striker creates. Now, bringing Mason Mount in, as you said, should have come earlier, simply because I felt like we didn't need the extra man in the 18. What we needed was men pressing for the ball right in front of Burnley's 18-yard box. You get it? Because obviously we're not going to beat them aerially. So what we should have done is to bring people who could shoot from long distance, and Mason Mount fills that bracket properly. You get it? Now, if you look at the way Mason Mount impacted the game the moment he came on, you would see that there was him coming late was actually fantastic, because the tired legs were already showing in the Burnley defense line, and I think he gave one true pass to Bruno. Had that pass gone through, you would have seen why it was right for Mason to come a little bit late, where Burnley would be out, and then we have good runners. Ahmad was running, Anthony was running, so we needed that accurate passer right behind the midfield to hit those passes through. And I think that was why the Mason Mount substitution at the time he came in was not perfectly right, but I think it wasn't bad.
All right. Lastly, do you feel today is one of the best games for Anthony and Amad Diallo.
I was really impressed by Anthony today, honestly, because this is the Anthony we know from Ajax, the tireless runner, always going for it, doesn't relent, wants to go at his marker every single time. Look at the goal he scored. He immediately collected the ball, he dragged it right into the 18-yard box, even though there was a tough marker right beside him. You get it, and then he perfectly just slide the ball into the net. You get it. We had several chances today. Anthony had, Garnacho had. So I think I'm not going to fault the players. You get it. If you take the controversy away, it's a 3 points. You get it. There are games where the goals don't come, the chances come, but the goals doesn't come. And there are games that the chances come and then the goals matches the chances. Today's game we had the chances, but the goal didn't tell the result of the number of chances we had. So I'm really proud of my attacking players. I think there's room for improvement. This season is already gone. We Manchester United, we have a final to play, and then we are going to probably get a hand on the trophy, which is going to make the season not entirely bad. You get it. People like Liverpool now, you can see they are disappointing themselves. The Carabao Cup is not enough because obviously I think they are out of the title. So I'm proud of the players as it stands.
All right, so quickly, give us your final thoughts and that of Onana's performance today with, the back line. Your final thoughts.
You see, I think Onana currently is the best goalkeeper in the EPL. You get it. He's a fantastic shot stopper. His positioning, the way he makes the save. I think he's now comfortable inside his 18-yard box better than he did when he just came. I think he has improved more than any goalkeeper in the league as it stands. He has improved. Do you understand? And then in the all-round play, you could see that Onana is bringing in the very reason why we bought him. The passes and everything, the balance. When Onana gets the ball, nobody presses him because you press and then he hits a good pass right behind you. So honestly, we've done a good job with Onana. The goalkeeping department, kudos to them. They've done a good job. I know from now henceforth, going forward, next season especially, we are going to have a perfect team that's going to go for several titles.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Please, guys, if you are watching, keep watching and don't forget to follow us on all social media handles at Football Analysis and also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Football Analysis. Thank you guys for watching and see you on the next one.